Thanks for clicking. You're listening to Time In with yours truly, Tommy Crenshaw. With me, as always, is the inflammable Ricardo Lungus.
Tommy, what's going on today?
Hey, Ricardo, what's going on?
Hey, just living life, loving life. How about you, Tommy?
Well, I brought another back a guest who is doing a lot of fans seem to like, Mr. Anthony North.
Oh, man, it's so good to be here today. I can't wait to get started. I've got so much to talk about. Let's get going.
Yeah, I want to dive into something that's been on my chest for a while. And I hope you guys can feel me out on this one. There's an issue that has been stuck in my craw for some time now. And involves a rider that I've had some run-ins with. And I'm not going to say his name. Y'all might know him. But some years ago, this clown wrote a blog. That's what I want to call it. It's not an article. It's a blog. What do they call it? A blog sphere? A blog, whatever they do. He wrote a bloggy. And it was best sports sandwich town. Best sports sandwich town in the country. And he named the best sports sandwich town, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And it wouldn't have bothered me so much. I was in a hotel maybe a few months ago, and I heard some guys referencing this. So it caught on. I mean, he since deleted the post for, I think there was some discrepancies in some of his other points. But of all the sports sandwich towns, like in the country, listen, I love Milwaukee. Milwaukee's a great town. Milwaukee is a great beer town. It's a great sausage town. Oh, they're the best sausages on the planet you can find in Milwaukee. It's a great cheese town. I mean, it's great, the greatest cheese in this country. And the people there are great sports fans. But it is not a sports sandwich town. I'm sorry. You just can't just say these things, pull them out, unless you got paid by some sandwich shop. And I mean, I've been to Milwaukee a bunch of times. And there's probably a few good sandwich shops up there now. But historically, there's not a big Milwaukee sandwich. Anyway, so it got me thinking, like, okay, I'm not going to rank these like 1 through 10 or whatever. But there are other towns across this country that definitely qualify well over Milwaukee as being a sports sandwich town. So, I mean, y'all can chime in. Give me a sports sandwich town that y'all think of that's definitely better.
Hey. New York, give me some pastrami on rye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give me a nice pastrami on rye.
That's a good one.
You tell me somebody from Milwaukee can give you something better than that. Come on now. You're fooling yourself. That's what you're doing.
You got the Reuben up there too.
You got me a nice Reuben. You got me a nice kosher pickle with that Reuben. Yeah, it's very good. It's so good. So, oh man, it just warms my heart thinking about that. Hey, you get you a good meatball sandwich.
Ooh,
nice meatball sandwich, all just smothered with the red sauce. Oh, it's so good. And so, I mean, I don't see how you can, outside of New York, I don't see what other good sandwich town you gonna come up with.
There's other good sports sandwich towns. What you got, Anthony?
I think you guys are totally off base. I mean, New Orleans, Louisiana is number one in the world, hands down.
That's a good one.
I mean, look at what you can get. I mean, $5.50 gets you a po' boy on French bread, just stuffed with gravy. I mean, that's what a sandwich is all about. It's something that, it's on your hands and arms and, your chest. I mean, if you're a big guy like me, I mean, you just take your finger, just pick that debris up wherever it falls. That's number one.
They got, and you can do the shrimp ones. You can do like the soft shell crab ones if you get them in season. But they also another reason why that town is a good sports sandwich town is the muffaletta. The muffaletta, you get your Italian loaf, and you got the olive mix, and you got your meats like your salamis and your ham and the cheese on it. That's a good, and that's a sandwich that lasts you for 3 days. That thing is huge.
3 days, man. If they're made right, I mean, we're talking 2 weeks. I mean, I just pop the thing in the hotel fridge. I mean, we got these road trips we got to go on these days. Teams in town, a week at a time, just playing endless minor league baseball games.
Yeah.
You get a muffaletta. I mean, that's the first stop,
Yeah.
You start munching on it, and it's meant to last.
Yeah. Here's another one. Here's a classic one. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah.
The cheesesteak.
I was gonna bring it up, Tommy. I was gonna bring it up. You beat me to the punch. You beat me to the punch. Go ahead and talk about it. I didn't mean to overrun you
No,
there.
you can
I'm
talk.
sorry. Yeah.
No, it's just we're talking about sports sandwich towns, and that's gonna be number one, right?
I put it in the top three. I
Yeah.
put it in the top three. I think, we got New York, we got New Orleans, we got, Philadelphia, but the cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Oh, you get that cheesesteak, you get it all chopped up nice and good. You got it on the hoagie bread. You got all the peppers. You got all the stuff. Oh man, it's making me hungry just thinking about it right now. Yeah, I mean, oh man, I might have to go, I might have to go to Philadelphia sometime soon here.
Here's one for you. What about the Boston? You get the lobster roll.
Unfortunately, I'm allergic to shellfish, so I can't really do the lobster rolls, but I heard they're incredibly good. What about you, Anthony?
Oh, yeah. I mean, anytime you're in Boston, I mean, that's the first stop, you get the lobster roll, you gotta, go down the Union, pick one of those up, sit out at the park and, on top of the Green Monster. I mean, that's heaven on earth.
And they also got the clam chowder sandwich. It's a really good one. I mean, it's from Boston.
It sounds really soggy. So it's like a really soggy sandwich there.
But yeah,
you're just a block. You're like a block away from Hartford, Connecticut. The Whalers. They're the Hurricanes now. But look at what you can get. I mean, a grinder from a local Hartford restaurant. I mean, that's something that's got to be considered. We need to bring a team back to Hartford. Obviously.
Oh yeah. But that's a good point.
I agree.
It's a great sports town / region, sports sandwich town region, I should say. But Houston is an overlooked one because there's a lot of Vietnamese in Houston, and you get a banh mi. Oh, banh mi. Oh, you get it on that bread.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Man, I haven't had one of those in at least about 5 years. Yeah, you're gonna have to making me want to do a sandwich tour, Tommy. You making me want to go all these different places get a bunch of sandwiches, Tommy.
Hey, listen, man. There's a lot of sports sandwich towns out there, but once again, Milwaukee is not there. I can keep going. I say, listen, you go down to Tampa. It's an argument between Tampa and Miami. Who came up with? I think it's Tampa. Is the Cuban sandwich?
I like them in Miami better. It's just me. I like it down there. You get you a nice Cuban sandwich. You get you a nice Cuban coffee. Oh, I love me some Cuban coffee. It's good to go. I'm telling you, it's just beautiful.
It complements the sandwich, and so you could make an argument that Tampa and Miami are good sports sandwich towns. But here's another one. Just because of the bread alone is San Francisco because the sourdough.
Oh, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. I love me some sourdough. Why you gotta keep bringing up all these good sandwiches, Tommy? I'm telling you.
To prove that Milwaukee is not a sports sandwich town.
Oh, speaking of, what is the famous sandwich from Milwaukee that they are claiming is the number one sandwich?
He didn't say that's the issue. That's what's it's a puffery piece.
Don't they got like the loose meat sandwiches or something up there in Milwaukee or something like that?
I'm sure you're gonna find sandwich. I'm not saying there's no sandwiches in Milwaukee. That's just absurd. They got Subway shops and I'm sure there's a local mom and pop that's good. And some food trucks are probably doing some interesting things. But classically speaking, we're talking about through the decades. The sandwiches we've been brought up have been around for a long time. So, you can even say, I didn't even make an argument that down in Chicago, which is just down the road from Milwaukee, that you get one of their big hot dogs and they say you drag it to the garden. That's what you do. You drag it to the garden. They put all these fixings on it, and it's freaking great. It almost becomes a sandwich at that point because you have to eat it sideways. It just gets messy. So you could even say Chicago could be a sports sandwich town.
Yeah, Chicago, in my mind, probably top three. I mean, Italian beef. You look at look what you can get over there. I mean, nobody does it like that. You're talking peppers and onions.
Oh yeah.
Your mouth starts watering just the sound of it.
That's the good stuff. Here's another one. Buffalo, New York, has got the beef on weck. The beef on weck. The French dip is like a PG version of the beef on weck. The beef on weck, they put it on the weck bread, and they put a little bit of the au jus and the sauce on there, and it's just You get it the right place. Beef, and you also got the chicken wing sandwich.
Well, Buffalo, is where the buffalo wings came from. And you getting kind of fancy with that beef on wick or whatever it's called there. You're getting fancy with your fancy name. Just give me a nice little, just give me some chicken wings. It's not a sandwich, but give me some buffalo wings.
You put them on a sandwich. I put them on a sandwich. A buffalo wing sandwich. You just got to pick out the bones, but you do that anyway.
Exactly. I mean, I'm just saying. I just give me some buffalo. If I'm going to Buffalo, I'm getting some wings. I ain't worried about sandwiches. I'm getting wings.
I'm doing both. Why you can't do both? I'm doing a beef on wick.
I'm talking about. I'm getting me like a 50-piece bucket of wings if I'm going to Buffalo. I'm just going to town. I put the blue cheese and the ranch in there. I get it all. I'm just going to town. I'm just destroying it. That's what I'm doing.
That's sacrilegious to use the ranch. You got to use the blue cheese. That's the classic.
Hey, I'm telling you, use them both. I mean, you appeal to both sides. But if I'm going to Buffalo, I ain't worried about sandwiches. I'm getting wings.
Next time you're there, get a beef on wick. It'll change your life. The beef on wick is an amazing sandwich, and that's why Buffalo is a sports sandwich town. Is because the beef on wick, but Milwaukee doesn't have a beef on wick. I mean, come on. If they do it, people are they're gonna use fake ingredients on it. But like I said, Milwaukee, great sausages, great beer, great cheese. Great. You can mix all three of those together and get yourself a cheese sausage beer. And
micro brewing nowadays, they probably got it up there. Some micro brewing. You got your beer tastes like sausage and cheese. And now I do like me some good cheese. That's a good, maybe Milwaukee has a good grilled cheese sandwich that they do.
Come on, we're not 5-year-olds.
Hey, you get you a nice grilled cheese sandwich.
Don't
you diss a grilled cheese sandwich, Tommy. Don't you diss.
Unless you're going to be making it fancy, like with Gouda cheese and stuff like that, and put some shrimp in it. That's a different story. But you're just putting like a slice of a processed cheese on some white bread. No, get out of here with that. That's not a good sports sandwich. Here's a question: is a taco a sandwich?
In a way, I guess. It's bread and meat and cheese and stuff like that. It's kind of wrapped up. The meat's in between in a way. I would say it's a sandwich.
Well, at least the soft tacos, it could be a sandwich.
Yeah, soft taco. Wrapping up in a flour tortilla. Same thing. We're just. You can put anything you want in there. Throw a little carne asada. Spice it up a little bit.
So then by doing that, we put L.A., San Diego, and Phoenix into the conversation. Milwaukee just doesn't enter the conversation at all. And that's my point.
I agree. You heard it here first, folks. Milwaukee has nothing to offer the sandwich world.
Milwaukee is not a sports sandwich town.
And that's the end of the game. Thanks for clicking. You've been listening to Time In with Ricardo Lungus, TTFN.